Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope I found you well. This is United Anchor again as we talk about Manchester United. On this video, I'm gonna react to Ruben Amorim's presser, and I'm gonna give my prediction for tomorrow's lineup against Southampton. As we start, Ruben Amorim was having a presser this afternoon where he was talking about the game, as confident as always. He had a couple of points to talk about. As you know, the media, they try to pin him, but he always gives an answer which is honest, which is direct. Ruben Amorim was asked about his job. Is he worried? I'm just give you some points, just like a summary of what he said. Ruben Amorim said he's not worried about his job. He knows it's a big team. It's much easier for him now because Manchester United were not winning in the previous years. It was more difficult for coaches who came before him because it's like they inherited from Ferguson. He inherited a team which was not winning, so it's not that difficult for him. But he knows the team, it's a big team. He needs to be winning leagues. If you don't win this year, at least next year you should try to win. He said also they still need time to train on what they're supposed to be doing when they are playing so-called lesser teams, when they are playing teams where they are supposed to be winning, where everyone expects them to win, like tomorrow, where they need to keep more of the ball. They still need to train on that. His previous week or so, where he was preparing for Arsenal and preparing for Liverpool, he was preparing more of what to do when he doesn't have the ball. But as we speak, this is a different game altogether. So he admitted he still needs time to teach the guys how to retain position, how to have more position, how to have the ball more. He was asked again about Rashford. He ignored the question. He just said he's only worried about winning tomorrow. So he doesn't want any questions about Rashford. He didn't answer direct. He just brushed it aside. He also said he doesn't read what the media says about Manchester. So the less he reads, the less pressure. He believes that if he reads, obviously there's a lot of negative comments, so it will affect him. So he doesn't read what they write about him, of which to me I think it's a smart move. It takes away the pressure from you. He also said it's important for the team to fight. It's very important for the team to fight for each other, to work hard for each other. He said also tomorrow he's going to give them an idea of where the team is, because they are used to playing games where they are not expected to win, like against Tottenham, against Arsenal, against Liverpool. Tomorrow everyone will be watching the match is watching expecting Manchester United to win. So he said it's much difficult to play a game that you are expected to win. So he said after tomorrow's game, you have an idea where his team is at the moment. Because everyone is jumping around Manchester back. But he said in games like this, where you're playing the last team in the league, that's where you're supposed to see the character of the team. That's where we're supposed to see how good you are. Have you taken that mentor to be called a big team, or we're just still playing as usual? The other thing he was asked about Collier. He said Collier is a good guy, he's working hard, he's got too much pace, he's an option in the midfield. So I believe we expect to see Collier Toby Collier, he came from the junior team. We expect to see him in the days to come, maybe tomorrow in the team or in the games to come, Brighton, Rangers, etc. But he admitted the guy is a good player. He's going to be playing in the team more and more. As you know, press conferences of Ruben Amorim, they're always given like half-half. This was the first part of the press conference. Roughly, it was about the energy in the team. Toby Kelly, Rashford were expected to win. He doesn't have pressure. He doesn't read what the media says. Roughly, that's what he said. Now, going back to the game tomorrow. We saw in the previous game, Manchester United played well. It's like that idea of Ruben Amorim, the one he said they've got one idea, that if you're attacking, you attack together. If you are defending, you defend together. We could see it in the previous game against Arsenal. We could see it in the previous game against Liverpool. That those guys, like, they've got the same brain now, that if you lose the ball, all of you sprint back. If your player in the midway's got the ball, we see people sprinting up front. It's like they're now starting to think in the same wavelength. Amorim has got now a small group of players who like to play for each other. We could see it was evidence in the 2 games we've played, but we want to see more of that when we play against a so-called smaller team, Southampton, which is last in the Premier League. We can see his one idea. He said he just got one idea. Everyone in the team, you're supposed to be thinking the same. As for the lineup, as for my prediction, I might be correct, I might be wrong. As for me, I will give Baendia a go, but I know maybe you play Onana. But for me, I'll give Baendia to give him another game to continue with this confidence. Onana should play maybe against Brighton, but against Southampton, I would love to see Baendia. Then the back three, I'll give it to Yoro, Harry Maguire, or between Delete and Harry Maguire, then Martinez. Those are the. So it's Yoro, Harry Maguire, Martinez, or Yoro, Delete, Martinez. Then on the wings, I'm sure Dalot is not playing. So Dalot is not playing. I'm going to put Mazarawi on the left in place of Dalot. Then the other side, I want to put Anthony. Because we're playing a small team, so we want attack-minded players. I'll put Anthony. So it's Mazarawi on the left. On the right, I'll put Anthony. Then Ugarte and Maimo in the middle. Up front, attacking midfielders, Ahmad and Bruno. As for the number 9, the striker, I'll put Joshua Zirkzee. I believe Joshua Zirkzee is got a bone to chew with the Old Trafford crowd. You'll be eager to prove everyone that he's a good player. You'll be eager to continue from what he did against Arsenal. So I'll give Joshua Zirkzee. We need to rest Rasmus. He's a good player, but recently he's not scoring. He seems lack of confidence. Rasmus will use him against Brighton, where we believe maybe Brighton will attack us more and we have space for people like Rasmus to run and stuff. So for this match, Garnacho won't play. Rasmus won't play. As for me, Onana won't play. So it will be Baendia, Yoro, Harry, Martinez, Anthony, Mazarawi, Maimo, Ugarte, Ahmad, Bruno, Zirkzee. Those are the players which I believe they're going to start tomorrow. This is my first 11 for tomorrow. You can put a comment if you feel that I'm wrong, I missed out somewhat, or if you want to like my content, or you want to oppose, to criticize where you feel I need to improve. I know I need to improve a lot. I'm in an area where there's too much flies, but it can't stop me from giving the content. I'll give the content as it come. I had a previous video about Bruno Fernandes. That video was deleted. I had to upload it again. But the first video had too much views. Even the second one is also receiving too much views. But I'm seeing people are watching my content. They are liking my content, but people are not subscribing. But I won't give up. I'll continue to give you the news. This is United Uncle. Win tomorrow. My prediction is Manchester United 4, Southampton 1. Ahmad 1 goal, 2 assists. Bruno 1 goal, Joshua Zirkzee 2. That's my prediction. Manchester United 4, Southampton 1. Ahmad, Bruno, Zirkzee. Zirkzee is going to score 2 goals. He's going to be the darling of the crowd. Give that small boy time. I can believe you. For those people who like Sancho, who respect Sancho, Zirkzee is in the same category of Sancho. He's a skillful player, full of nutmegs, intelligent and what. It's only his confidence is low. Let's support the guy. Let's support the guy to believe. Those who sing his name, continue singing. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee. Peace out.